Yeah.
Kind of get a little less about it.
That's why we need God's paradise.
Gardens, orangutans hanging from our orchards. And I cut flowers for work. And but in, let's say, 2004, I met Rosie. And I had gone through this terrible divorce, and she took care of me. She runs a spa in Florida.
Right.
She did here, and then she moved there. Her husband's in construction, so they travel a lot.
Right.
She has one son, and he's got a few sons. And anyway, I don't know about your culture, but I'm telling you, nobody takes care of me like Rosie.
Yeah.
When I was in the hospital, she sent me a care package, and she had like all kinds of herbs that you just go to the Fred Meyer's.
Wow.
And you go to the Mexican section, and you get all these bags like oregano and thyme and ginger, and well, she wants me to get fresh ginger. And she taught me how to like take care of pain and all kinds of
That's
stuff.
pretty good.
They're natural, just kitchen herbs that you would cook with. So I make spaghetti, or I make tea, or can I show you this recipe?
How do we understand the story of this place? A place of wildly different landforms, shaped over millennia by volcanic eruptions and the erosive power of water. A place where people have lived for thousands of years, and where the experiences and perspective of each person, each family, each community together create our human story. A place with stories well known and stories waiting to be discovered. A place as big, as diverse as Oregon. We can start by listening, not just to the voices around us now, but to the voices of the past, because they tell us about who we are today. They tell us about the collective human experience and about the ever-changing world we live in. Indigenous people have called this place home since time immemorial. To this day, their relationship with the water and the land is sacred.
There's a time when a lot of the lands were taken from our people, but we're still here. We still practice all of our old ways. I honor the land and the water, especially the water, because it gives everything life. We're still here. We will always be here, no matter what.
Beginning in the 1800s, new people began to arrive in the Oregon country. Some came to explore and trade. Some came to preach, but most came for opportunity and for the land.
Dear sister, Oregon is the place for me. I took a claim of land, and I would not give it for all the land in Boone County. Uncle Sam gives it to me for living on it 4 years. I can get as much for 1 bushel of potatoes as I used to get for 8. I can raise as many on 1 acre as I could on 4 easy.
They, the newcomers, had grand visions for this vast expanse of land, of farms and towns and cities. But those visions often excluded and oppressed Native people, African Americans, Chinese, and other non-whites who lived here.
From what you have said, I think you intend to win our country.
It will be but a few years before the whole country will be filled up by whites. Then where will the Indian have his home?
White men, outnumbered and physically overwhelmed the native populations, accumulating land, wealth, and power. And they used that power to silence and suppress others.
It seems that the people insist on the cultivation of race prejudice. Why all this meanness?
Many were saying, you people go back to your own country. Where? This was our country. We were American citizens, yet second-class citizens.
But Oregon has also been a place of second chances and new beginnings. A place of innovative ideas that benefit everybody.
Oregon is my life, you know. Oregon is everything for me. I came to Oregon because I want a better future.
Think back to the first time you saw Oregon. The first time you really saw Oregon. That first awakening to the beautiful and unique treasure that we are so proud to call home.
Oregon is an inspiration. Whether you come to it or are born to it, you become entranced by our state's beauty, the opportunity she affords, and the independent spirit of her citizens.
Oregon is the sum of the experiences of all the people who have lived here. Their deeds and dreams, struggles and achievements. And through their many voices comes the story of this place.
I'm aware that there are people out there who are saying things like, those kids don't know anything. I would like to tell you what this 11-year-old knows. I know that I love the earth, and I know it is being threatened by rising temperatures. I know that I can't vote, but I know that I have a voice.
History is not just a linear timeline of events. It is the vast collection of human experiences, of stories that reverberate across time. We encounter our history every day in our relationships to the water and land, in our experiences of opportunity and exclusion, in how we understand the meaning of home and community. So as you explore Oregon's past, what experiences do you connect with most deeply? In which stories do you find yourself? How will you shape the future of Oregon?